Hey there, YouTubers. Sidetrack77 here. I'm going to get repositioned here, and I'm going to assemble a Accurail boxcar, 36-foot boxcar, wooden boxcar with the outside rail or ribs. Anyway, never put one together before. Thought I'd record it, be fun. I'll get set up and we'll start. Okay, so go easy on me. It's my first time. So this is the Grand Trunk 36-foot Fowler wood boxcar. So this is the closest model I can find that would have been similarly built in Trenton, Nova Scotia through the Eastern Car Company in about 1912, 1913. The ECC, the Eastern Car Company, built 2,000 of this type of car for the Grand Trunk Railway. Not Grand Trunk Western, Grand Trunk. So this is a representation of that for my display case in my office. I bought a display case so I could take some of my models and display them in the office. Yeah, kind of a commemorative thing for the history of Trenton Works and Trenton, Nova Scotia. So that's pretty cool. So we'll hopefully be able to build this model. Okay. There is a renumber, and I've seen this before. But I don't know what numbers they have for the renumber. Be kind of neat to renumber that to the first car built in Trenton. The first car built in Trenton was 105,000. Yeah. Anyway. So let's take a look, see. I don't know, that's pretty good. So there's a little platform right there. And it's just kind of wiggly because it's just in there a little bit. So I think I'll just throw a daub of glue on that. Might work. All right, that'll secure that a bit more. Brake cylinder. Get some cutters. I think we'll zoom you out for now because I'm kind of off the screen. There we go. Just kind of dealing with some flash and some stuff here. Little file action. A little too much. Four cross ties provided, but only 3 will be used. Okay. That would be these things. Very delicate pieces. All right. Hmm. All right. Hmm. You need like 3 hands for this. Well, that fit like perfect up there. Okay. Oh fuck. All right. Let's add more parts to see if it'll go together. Patience is not my virtue tonight. All right. So I got the 4 cross ties provided. Only 3 will be used. Ensure that all excess plastic is removed from the ends of the cross ties. Dry fit ties into their slots on the center sill L to ensure that they can slide fully into place until their stops are flush with the top of the center sill. Cement the cross ties into their place in the center sill L left and let dry. Making sure that, okay, so then do that, making sure that the cross ties are square to the floor. Oh, well, all right. So if I were to look at this, this goes this way as per the drawing. We get our bolsters and our sill. Okay. This piece goes this way, right? So let's see if we can get these in. So there's a little ledge that fits in there. And if it doesn't, it's got to go around the other way. And then, oh, look at that, it fits. Kind of just goes right in there. I guess reading the instructions help. But I'm a guy, I don't want to read instructions. Oh yeah, look at that. So I could throw a little dab of glue in there if I wanted to. And I think I will. Just a little dab, just hold it there. Let's see if I can do it without knocking them out. Maybe from the inside? Yeah. Okay. That is one. Black on black's hard to read or hard to see. And that is two. There we go. That's three. So we'll just let that dry. Come back to it for the next step. We'll try those and the other side and this, right? Okay. Please forgive me. I am overdubbing since I don't talk much from the remainder of the remainder of the video. And I happened to not realize that I was working off camera a lot, pulling the work towards me and just slightly off the bottom of the screen. So you'll notice that I have all the ribs in and the brake rigging set.
and the larger ribs are in as well, the cross braces on this subframe. And I'm just adding additional glue and making sure all the pieces are aligned accordingly. You'll notice that I am using a needle. What I do is I put a drop of glue on the tip of the needle and use that as an applicator, using capillary action to have the glue move into the joint of the pieces. Right here I'm just using a small micro brush to remove some of the excess glue. I'm using dollar store super glue. Yeah, CA glue. Here I'm taking the subframe and starting to install it into the sill, the base of the boxcar. It's a little fiddly. Parts don't fit exactly just because they're not quite in the proper shape the way it was glued. But with a little encouragement, it managed to fit, no problem. Using a little CA glue where the frame fits through the sill, I'm applying a small amount of glue at the connection points to secure the pieces. Right after that, I'm just taking some isopropyl alcohol and cleaning off the weight just to get any sort of dirt, grime, oils off of it, so adhesive tape will adhere properly. Yeah, I'm just using two-sided carpet tape instead of glue to, you know, adhere the weight to the sill. Installing the sill and the base frame to the box shell, using a little knife as a spudger just to pry the box shell open to fit the base. Some of the ribs and cross members don't fit entirely perfect. I believe there was little slots or spots for them to kind of fall into, and if they're a little long, they don't work very well. So I believe I had to trim a few back just a hair to make them fit properly and look good. It's an interesting design. Most of the work that you're doing, adding the detail parts, is on the underside of the boxcar, where you don't really see it while it's on the track. But nonetheless, it was a fun project to do. I'm cutting the stirrup steps off the sprue. These are a little weird and fiddly, and easy to lose, as you can see. So I just put them in the box so I don't lose them anymore. And you'll notice just up at the top of the left corner of the box, there's a little black sticking out. For some reason, it hopped over the box. There it is. Another thing you may have noticed if you watch my other videos, top right, there's a black something or other there with the clear acrylic. That is the case for the Hawker Siddeley caboose display for one of them that I've done. That was the original look base before I put scenery on it. Now, the instructions say to use glue, so I'm just using this Elmer's clear glue to install the stirrups in the little holes that are provided. My big fat fingers kind of don't work so well, so I have to try to use tweezers to help force the ends in and seat it properly. It's fiddly work, but it's interesting. I found this project somewhat relaxing. I got frustrated at the beginning with the cross members, but this last go, I did it straight, all in one shot, and I cut a lot of the video out because I had to go and find tools or something like that. You don't need to see me wasting time keeping all the humdrum stuff and anything that I was doing off the screen. So I tried to, I basically took 2 hours of video and got it down to 40 minutes for you. Hopefully not wasting too much of your time. I hope you enjoy it. I should mention as well, not to waste your time. I hope you do enjoy these videos. But since I'm not talking in the video and I'm kind of overdubbing it, I am, uh, I re, I sped it up to 2 times the speed on the majority of the work, just because I'm not exactly the fastest doing this stuff. I don't build model kits very often, and I'm looking forward to doing more. I have probably 30 to 50 kits between Accurail, Athearn, and Proto 2000 and Proto 1000 kits. So uh, as I build up my rolling stock collection, I'll record more of these. I put all the parts in the box, organized them, and then put all the unwanted parts back in the bag. And silly me, I put a screw in there that you'll see in the future that I'll actually need it. Now, if you didn't notice, I actually started to install the coupler upside down. And yeah, see, I just realized I need that extra screw. And I start screwing in that screw and test the coupler, and oh yeah, look at.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. I don't know. I'm sure many people have done that. You know, you're working on a car that's upside down. You put the pigtail of the glad hand of the coupler the way you think it should be, but it's actually upside down.
Nice.
Now, this model, for the most part, will be just a shelf queen. I built it specifically for my display case.
That's it again.
In my office. And if you didn't pick up what I was laying down early in the video, I work at the former Trenton Works facility. My office is there. And my office looks down into one of the manufacturing halls. So this is just to commemorate the history of the site in part.
Yeah.
Yep. There's the screw that I needed.
Okay, so where these work. All right. right, last step.
This wire pin uh, for the brake wheel was really fiddly. Um, the holes didn't fit very well. You had to really force it through. And of course, being focused on the one task at hand,
Put it through here first. Maybe.
my big fat fingers weren't paying attention to what I was gripping or holding on to and trying to force torque. So, foreshadowing that I ended up, breaking some glue bonds and having to re-glue uh, something on the underside. You'll see in a minute.
Glue. Sure, why not?
Don't ask me why I did what I did there. I put glue on the pin and then went and cut the brake wheel out, and the glue basically dried before I got all the flash and everything off the wheel. And of course, I'm having a difficult time trying to install that wheel. Accurail didn't put any sort of sleeve or collar on the brake wheel. It's a very fine brake wheel, and hard to get it centered. There wasn't much of a hole there. The glue had already dried, and I'm now cleaning it off. And I'll take the pin and make a hole, enlarge it, and get it installed. It's very fiddly work, but nonetheless, it fit and it looks good. And unfortunately, by the time I got it to my office and put into the display case, I ended up having to reinstall the wheel because it fell off.
Where'd I go?
So anyway, it looks pretty cool though when it's done and fit right.
Tiny wheels. Put fingers.
The frustration was real, as you can see. You're not going to see much because my hair is going to get in the way because I have to really see what's going on. It is very, very fiddly. You would think that would be good enough. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Let's get it glued on again.
Just getting some glue, trying to secure it. The wheel from the underside. Yeah, and I put too much pressure from my fat fingers on that brake cylinder, and I think I just broke the glue loose, so I ended up having to re-glue its joints. I don't think I broke the tabs or anything. It was just the glue. So I ended up, as you can see, re-gluing it there.
There. Be careful next time. All right. Couple of head gauge.
You'll notice on that track with the
Terrible.
coupler height gauge, I have digits there for length and ounces, so that
for me.
I could have actually weighed it and seen where we were with the NMRA weight. But there it is, complete.
Nice.
And here I'm just packing it up to take to the office, trying to make it so it's secure and none of the parts fall off. I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate everyone who watches, even just a little bit of it. Go ahead and comment. Press that thumbs up that lets me know you like it. And if you get some friends that are interested, share. And I always appreciate everybody who subscribes. So, have a good one.